finally decide you want to do this life. But like for example for me, we don't have the money. What do? Easy. We have to work, of course. But the question is, how do I maintain the focus on aviation while I'm working 10 hours a day, so I don't get overwhelmed by the everyday life and forget about my pilot mission? Let's see together. Hello there and welcome back to MadAviators. I'm Mr. Cloud, and today we are speaking about what to do from the decision moment to become a pilot to the first step into the cockpit, okay? To keep the aviation love alive. Just a little things before we start. Making this video, for me, it's very fun, but very energy demanding. If you like them, please like and follow. It's a touch and go for you, but for me, it's really helping. It's helping the channel, to the community to take off. Thank you. So, how to stay focused? First, study. 50 to 60% of the life of a pilot, it's about studying, it's about learning, okay? If you don't like study, that's not the job for you. What did you expect? Pilot is not a job for kids, okay? You have to learn, to practice, to understand, to use your brain. Except you want to die, or worse, being expelled. For those that are still there after this, in the future video, if you like, we will speak about how to study and keep it fun and interesting, okay? Let me know in the comment if you would like a video like that. I'm always happy to speak with you. Second, theory without execution is literally blowing in the wind. If you have a powerful computer, you can use one of the latest flight simulators and spend hours and hours practice on what you learn on books, but don't get loose in it. It's a powerful mirror of Erised. A lot of the best future pilots get trapped in without getting out anymore. This happened to me for a while too. Well, what to do if you don't have a sim or simply don't have the time or the money to get a 10K CBC technology simulation set? Don't panic. First, we will give you a towel. Relax. Second, you can always go to MadAviators.com and buy an updated map, a beautiful watch, and the latest and most beautiful computer ever. This one. What? You weren't expecting this? You need to study more. Go back to MadAviators and buy the books. Little pro tip, you can find anything you need to start your career at MadAviators.com, and using the discount MadAviators 2026, you can get a 26% discount on your shop. And if you're interested in a perfect balance simulation set designed by pilot to pilots for the best price possible, our partner CBC Technology is making the same discount. See you there. Now that you have all the material you need, you can start doing something. Open Flight Radar, find a little regional route, and start planning. Choose your route on your map or follow the route they are doing. Navigation, airload, weight and balance, human performance, machine performance, all of those things are subjects that you're gonna study. Get prepared and have fun. You can also use easier simulator like Infinity Flight, that's free for mobile, or to simulate flight planning and flying them, or Flight Gear that I tried, it's free, not the best, but you can try it. There are a lot of other flight simulators we can discuss. Also this in another video if you want, we can speak about, let me know, just right there. Now that you have all those very powerful tools, that I told you, and you know how to use it, I tell you the most important and beautiful part of all this genius airfield program. Speak. Yes. People love to speak. You love to speak. And the best is when people meet and speak about the same thing. Guess what? It's aviation. Wherever you live nowadays, unless you live in Antarctica, I think there is an airport there too. Yeah, you can find an airstrip or something. Not more, I think, far than 10 kilometers from your home. Private, commercial, military airfield, except the military base, and not that impossible in the end. In all the others, no one will ever stop you to get closer, to get in, to speak with someone and start making friends. You love planes, they love planes, it's already a common ground. And how to start a conversation usually is, "Hi, I'm Maverick and I want to become a pilot. And you?" The best part, if they are there, it means at least 50 to 80% of the time they are already pilot or they want to become a pilot as you. So they can help you even more with everything you already learned on theory. So go to the airport or meet with people at least once a week. I know it can be a high pay, but if you can, pay the annual subscription fee. It's not mandatory that you have to pay, but if you have to, it's a very big investment. This gives you the access to all the theoretical material for free, almost for free. You can speak with the instructor, you can follow the theory lesson, you can speak with pilots, you can train all your subjects, and you can be the SecF potato in some school flight, and who knows what else. It's not mandatory that you go every day, but at least once a week, to keep your mind focused, to see a paper and remember yourself why you're grinding so much. Okay? It's not mandatory that you spend every 3 minutes doing, speaking, studying, simulating, aviation, rushing. Calm down and move to step 4. Sleep. As a pilot, you will learn the importance of a good, resting and refreshing sleep. You will always be around the world taking uncomfortable naps during flights or sleeping in an hotel bed far and cheap from the airport, and if you're lucky you can sleep in your bed at your place. Well, you have to wake up at 4, 5 in the morning to get to the airport. So, good morning, princess. What I mean is, learn to be productive and efficient. Prepare yourself a little written or mental checklist that you can follow every day, every week, and find your beautiful MadAviators routine. For example, my MadAviators routine was very simple, but was keeping me on the top. Every Saturday around 10-11 a.m. I was going to the Cairo Club, to the airport, was meeting with other people, update on what's happening, meeting the newcomers, discussing about something happened or some new rules, and then all together we are going to lunch. Okay, coming back, take a walk, watching planes by the runway or in the hangars, and around 4 in the afternoon leaving to enjoy my weekend. What I mean is, learn to push yourself, stay focused, as much to respect and value chill and celebrate success. A tired and stressed pilot brings to a confusional flight, and that's exactly what you don't want in a busy and fast decision situation, as an after takeoff bird strike, engine fire emergency in Bristol at midday in the morning with heavy fogs. and people screaming in the back, of course. Conclusions. So that's the most important part for me about aviation and about this video. Aviation is made by people, from people to people. Pilots from outside can be seen as useless and that you don't do anything. Okay, just press button and everything works. But that exactly. When you start reading, studying, completing quiz, or just talking with people, then you start learning how much pilots are fundamental for aviation. Preparing, studying, discussing, procedure for decision, adaptability, stress, responsibility, and all of this is perfectly combined to get the little tuna can in a 1 or 10 hours flight at 1 to 15 kilometers in the sky, as much as you have one passenger in the 150 at the beginning, or you have 600 passengers in a A380 on the top of your career. But the best part, you're never alone. The aviation community is huge. From the aviation enthusiasts that simply put out dreamy eyes when a plane crosses by, to the avigeeks that knows everything about plane but is still scared about altitude. From the plane spotter that has a picture of every plane around the world, to all the people who works in this sector, always with a smile, extremely tired but happy to see you, and always ready to help you. Communication between airplanes and airports, ATC, are still made by voice, and aviation safety and regulation are all human-centered. The system is, more you keep your nose in the avigas smell, more you get aviohead. But don't keep it too much, or you get stunned. So, for today's video, it's everything. Text me Wilco, I will send you the MadAviators checklist to stay focused on your dream, as I'm doing. For any question, let's speak in the comment, and check the MadAviators and CBC Technologies sites for anything you need. And see you in the sky, MadAviators. Over and close.